Welcome. My name is Cherie Bainey, and I'm a certified professional dog trainer, and I'm the senior trainer here at Stray Rescue of St. Louis. And we've put together a video here for you to know what your resources are for fostering here. And training is one of them, and it is huge. There's an adjustment period the dog has to go through when they go to your home. There's like a rule of 3. The first 3 days, it's a big adjustment for them. They might not eat, and they might be like kind of shy and shut down, depending on the dog's personality. So we get a lot of calls like, oh, the dog's not eating, what should I do? Because people are worried. The dog is adjusting, but they will be okay. And then their first 3 weeks, they tend to be filtering their behaviors. If you go somewhere new, you don't necessarily totally act yourself because you're around people you don't know and you have to be, a little different. So they filter their behaviors differently, and their true self starts to come out after about 3 weeks. And then you might see some more rambunctious or difficult behaviors that you don't know how to handle. And contact the training team at our email or give a call, and we'll be happy to help you with that. We have a lot of behavioral experience. So we've briefly mentioned the first 3 days and the first 3 weeks. And then after the first 3 months, they're going to be more really settled in, somewhat attached to you, and you'll see behaviors that you're going to need training help with. Because a lot of these kiddos, they get, these street strays we rescue, people get a puppy and then they don't train it, and it's out in the backyard, and then it runs off. So they didn't have it in the house very much. They don't know house manners necessarily so good. Sometimes they do. And you're going to have behaviors like trash rooting and counter surfing, and they just don't know what to do or how to be because they don't know what the rules are. So we can help you with that, to help them understand what to do in the house. What are the house rules here? And you'll have different dogs different amounts of time too. You might only have them for a month, or you might have them for 5 months. It depends on the individual foster. But wherever you're at with that process, we will be able to help you. This shelter keeps dogs long-term. We're no-kill. And so we've had to learn about dog behaviors. We don't just make them go away because they're difficult. We learn how to deal with them, and then we are able to pass that information on to you. We can talk to you, help you with tools like slip leads, how to use those. Sometimes the shy dogs are hard to hang on to. They might be a flight risk when they get to your home. So we have to use slip leads. We have to use martingale collars, things to keep them from getting away, because if they get scared, they might bolt. All right, this is my handy assistant dog, and I just wanted to talk for a minute about the fact that the shy dogs, they could be flight risks, because if something scares them, a lot of times they're just going to take off. And so you've just gotten to your home, you're trying to get them out of the car and into the house, and that first 48 hours or so is when your brand new foster dog, sometimes they take off and they get lost because they just don't know where they are. And they have no point of reference. They're in a strange place, so they don't know where to go to hide. Tools like slip leads. So this is a British slip lead. Goes on the neck, and the tab must be down to the neck. And we always suggest 2 slip leads per dog. Our dog walkers must use 2 slip leads, our volunteers. Tab down to the neck. It becomes more firm when they pull. And then you put your hand in there, make sure you've got the dog, and just get them into the house. And if you take them out into the yard, even though the yard's fenced, they must go out on leash for a period of time, probably like at least the first week. People tend to rush this way too quickly, and the dog does not know where it is. Something scares them and they take off. And, people have had the dog come out of regular leash, the collar pops off the head, or they don't have a good hold of the leashes and the dog pulls them out of their hands and they take off. One of the kids lets the door open and the dog pushes out the door and takes off, these kind of things. So you have to be very aware of that for your foster dog. Also, martingale collars. Martingale collars become A clip lead is used with this, but it becomes more firm. It tightens up when you pull on this loop that's separate. So that's something else that will help you hold on to the dog, and you use that with a clip leash. But just be very, very careful. We often send dogs home. We've got the slip lead sticking out like closed in the door so that you can grasp the handle and then open the door and then walk in the house. So you've got the dog from the get-go. So that's just, I wanted to address that point because we don't want them getting away. They don't know where they are, and it's hard to get them back. We have all kinds of knowledge that we can help you with, and we're very patient. We love dogs. We love dogs here, and we will do whatever we can to help you. So please reach out. No question is too, simple, nothing's silly, just ask. Because everybody has different amounts of knowledge. We have a lot because this is what we concentrate on. If you don't know, just ask and we will help you. Thank you so much.